Okay, how many of you guys have a family that's a female athlete or just know someone that's a female athlete? All right, and how many of you guys go support them or watch them? All right, today I'm going to persuade you to watch more women's sports. What I'll be covering is women's sports in history, the media coverage, and the difference between women and men's sports. Women's in sports histories. In the 1900s, the Olympics, there were only 22 women who competed in croquet, sailing, and women-only events like tennis and lawn golf. And further down the line, in the 1980s, the percentage of women in the Summer Olympics grew, reaching 26% in 1988. The 80s was a revolutionary decade for black women like Florence Joyner, who inspired girls everywhere. In the 2000s, female players' participation in sports at the college level had increased from 15% to 43%. By the end of the decade, 42% of athletes in the Summer Olympics were women. As of 2022, women comprise 45% of athletes at the 2022 Beijing Olympics, the closest the games have ever been to their gender equality. Okay. The media coverage. So, the media coverage, 70% of female sports leaders blame the lack of media coverage for the participation in sports. The NBA games average 2 million TV viewers per game, while the WNBA averaged only 246,000 viewers during just the regular season. The average views for the NBA Finals in 2019 was 15.14 million views, while the WNBA Finals was only 23,000. The average attendance for NBA is 18,000 and the WNBA is only 6,000. The WNBA revenue is $60 million, while the NBA generates $7.4 billion in revenue. In 96 countries across 8 continents broadcast the NBA, while the WNBA only has 24 different countries. The lack of media coverage for women is the reason why women get paid less. So we're going to go to the pay difference. The average salary of an NBA player is $16.4 million. The average salary for a WNBA player is $113,000. Yeah. The top highest men athlete gets paid $127 million, and that's Lionel Messi. While the highest female athlete only gets paid $29.2 million, and that's Serena Williams. Also, another thing is the reason why so many people don't want to watch, or the only reason men watch, is for the sexual content. So most men only watch women's sports because of how they look, or like in order for some men to watch women, they want them to do like the little swimsuit covers, and that's the WNBA, by the way, on the swimsuit covers, so they like that, and they think that gets men to watch more. And then another thing why men don't watch it is because they claim that it's not aggressive enough for them, or it's just not, the games isn't hype as the NBA is, but that's a lie. I do have a video showing how aggressive the games do be. I don't know if it's gonna play, but we can try. Like this first one.
What you may have to do is just copy and paste it, and I'll tell you if it's if the screen goes crazy. When you go to put it into the it's going crazy. Maybe hit it to the video and see what it does.
You mean hit it?
Oh, there we go. Oh. Are we going to get to see? Okay.
And this is a women's football team.
Side trying to get the edge, cuts back at the 40, at the 30 now, at the 20-yard line, it's Glover, 10-5, touchdown, Glover.
Snap.
They hit as hard as they
Hands off, number 22 left. On a big tackle up the left, finds an open ball, gets to another tackle into the end zone for her second.
Going deep over the middle, and touchdown, Anarchy.
They hit as hard as the men do, and they was as hyped as the men are in regular football. So this, in conclusion, I have showed you the reasons why you should watch more women's sports. For one, I showed you the history of women's sports, the media coverage, and the difference between the men and women's sports. So today, I hope I encourage you guys to watch more women's sports. And don't forget, today we do have our women's basketball team playing today at Lewis College. Thank you.